Welcome back, everyone. Well, I have to admit, I look forward to this interview every single year. I'm at Adirondack Ballet Theater with the artistic director, Diane Labruzzo. Hi, Di.
Hi.
This has got to be 3 or 4 years. I know it.
Yes, it is.
And every time, you always bring a treat. And the treat of these two beautiful young ladies who are ballet dancers, aspiring soloists, right? Principal dancers on the way. That's who you are. And they play parts in the Nutcracker, which of course is an annual event for the Adirondack Ballet Theater. And one of the most important events that they put on each year in terms of fundraising and just in terms of engaging the community to be part of the wonderful work that they do. So Diane, wow, another Nutcracker, huh?
Yeah, another holiday season. This is our 28th annual Nutcracker production at the Charles R. Wood Theater.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's coming up December 13, 14, and 15.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Well, we'll get to that date and all those other things. But I need to talk to the special guest. Is that okay with you?
Of course.
Okay. This is Lillian Sankey. Hello, Lillian. How are you? That was easy for me to say. And Sophia Klein. Hello, Sophia.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Now, judging from the age of my granddaughter, I'm thinking you're 11, 12 years old. Would that be about right? Okay. And how long have you been ballet dancers? How about you, Lil?
10 years.
Oh, I'm doing the math here, and the math means that you were probably about 2 years old when you got interested in ballet? No kidding. How about you, Sophia?
8 years.
Wow. Okay, so I'm going to have to ask you then, what got you interested in being involved in ballet?
Well, first my parents put me in ballet, but then I just fell in love with it.
Yeah. What do you love about it?
Just dancing.
How does it make you feel when you dance?
It's like when the most tiredest I've been. Like when I dance, I don't feel tired anymore.
Right. Well, you know what they say is that you really become one with movement, and they say that it's another experience. It just, right? Would you feel the same way?
Yeah.
Tell me how you feel about it.
Well, when I was little, I used to come and see the ballet, and then one year I was like, I want to do this. So I got into dancing, and I just kept doing it because it was one of my favorite things.
It is. And how does it make you feel?
Kind of like sometimes an escape from things.
Oh, that's a great answer, by the way. I know exactly what you mean. A lot of artists say that. A lot of musicians say that. They'll say that when they're playing their instruments, they channel something, that they become, they become involved in very, very unique ways. So I bet that you discover things about yourself when you're dancing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's that like?
It's amazing. I can't really explain it. It's just it feels so good.
Yeah, I've got it. How about you, Sophia?
I kind of feel the same way because, it just, especially when you're on stage, it feels like you're doing it for not only yourself, but for other people too.
Boy, I'll tell you something. I know adults that don't answer questions like this. You know what I'm saying? Now, in getting ready for the presentation, Diane, you've got quite a bit of work to do.
Oh, yes.
To get it organized.
Yes.
Tell me a bit about the process. When do you really start getting it together?
We start in September. We do the auditions. They're placement auditions, so anybody who auditions has a role in our ballet. We go from the mice up into, and they work their way up the ranks to our guest artists, our alumni are dancing, our senior company dances. We have a total of between senior company dancers, alumni, guest artists, and our local actors that are coming to perform, and parents. We have a cast of 70 dancers that are going to be performing next weekend.
That's
and
phenomenal.
we just, it's a lot of parent volunteers. The parents help out in tremendous ways. We have 4 people that do the choreography. We change our choreography to fit each dancer and to their ability, to the group that we have cast for that role each year. So that's challenging. Sometimes we keep choreography a little the same. Usually it's always different though each year.
You bring up a very important point here. I've done a lot of work with ballet companies over the over the years, and sometimes they're so structured about the choreography, right?
Yeah.
They don't adjust it to the personality of the dancer. A lot of times the dancers will take on the personality and adjust it ever so slightly. But I think that's wonderful, and I've noticed that. And what that does is that inspires you, right? You know what I mean? So all of a sudden, you know, you can think about the movement, and you can think about how you would like to do it, how you would like to interpret it. Do you do that? Do you take on the role of the character?
Mm-hmm.
You do. Oh, what's that feel like?
It kind of feels like it feels good that like you're like playing a role that you're comfortable with.
Oh, that's great. How about you, Lillian?
It's almost like you become the character. It's like you feel like you're there. Like when you're on stage, it doesn't feel like a stage. It feels like you're in a setting.
Yeah, it does. Wow. And isn't it wonderful to have an audience? You know what I mean? Because they almost really confirm everything that you're thinking, right? They react. So you react off the audience, and they react off of you. That really becomes quite an experience, right? I bet it does. Now, you're bringing up guest dancers from the city. Is Leo coming back?
Yes, Leo Lenars is coming. He will perform the role of the Nutcracker Prince, the Snow King, Snow Pas de Deux with Olivia Moon, our senior company dancer, and he will also dance the role of the Cavalier. And we have Mari, who is coming up, and she will dance the role of the Sugar Plum Fairy, both from Staten Island Ballet in New York City.
I got to go back to Olivia Moon. Olivia Moon, I think I interviewed years ago when she was in the role of Clara.
Yes.
Well, now she's doing the pas de deux with Leo.
Now she's Snow Queen. Yep, Snow Queen.
Well,
And our other, Kaylin Gordon, who was a Clara, she's our Dewdrop Fairy this year. Both the girls are just, you know, they've blossomed so much. Because all of them have, you know.
Sure. They work off each other too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They inspire each other. I bet you do that. I bet you inspire each other, you know, and help each other. Now, you're both dressed for the role of Clara. So you're playing Clara at different parts throughout the performance, right?
No. So
No. Okay, good. Tell me.
What's happening is, so we do 4 performances, and then I'm doing Friday, and then Saturday matinee, and she's doing Saturday night and Sunday.
Oh, got it. Okay. All right. So, because if you know the story of the Nutcracker, it opens up with the party scene, right? And then everybody goes to sleep, and then things get a little crazy in the mansion.
Yeah.
Everything comes alive, right? And then the Snow Queen, of course,
Yes.
appears. So it's an absolutely wonderful story. Now, I want to go back to the performances. They're at the Wood Theater,
Yes.
and you've been there a number of years.
Yes, this
Right.
is our 16th year partnering. Since they opened in 2004, we've been doing our Nutcrackers there every year, every holiday season.
And you've been artistic director here for about that long, too,
Yes,
right?
I've been artistic director for 16 years.
So you kind of like it, I think?
Yeah,
is that what you think?
sometimes.
I guess, okay.
It gets trying at times, but it's always a joy. It's always a joy to work with these kids.
What does she like to work with?
She's great.
Is she? Great. Okay. What do you like about her?
She's just a good dance teacher. She produces amazing choreography.
Yeah, wonderful. How about you, Sophia?
She's really good, and I feel like she is always there for us, and she kind of considers us before she choreographs what.
Oh, yes. So she understands your personality, and she understands what your achievement level might be. You know what I'm saying? Because that enables you to feel confident and then grow as a dancer. And then someday you might be the Snow Queen. You don't know? Okay. All right, the performance dates, by the way. Friday, the 13th?
Yes,
Okay. And that's at?
the Charles R. Wood Theater.
No, I know that, the time.
Oh, it's 7 p.m.
Okay, 7 p.m. And then
Yes.
on Saturday, 2 performances, right?
1
p.m.
and 6 p.m.
and 6 p.m. Okay, got that? And then on Sunday, a matinee, right?
Yes, at 1 p.m.
Okay, I'm going back over that. 13th, the Friday, which is at 7 p.m. Saturday, 1 p.m. in the afternoon, a matinee, wonderful way to spend the afternoon. And 6 p.m., 1 hour earlier than Friday. And then on Sunday, another matinee at 1 p.m.
Yes.
Okay, good. And you can get tickets at the Wood Theater?
Yep,
and
online at
And
Wood
online.
Theater.
Oh, okay. Well, with the web address is on the bottom
Yes.
of our screen, so you'll be able to see that. Well, every single year, I always say this, it's such a pleasure to meet the two of you. I love aspiring dancers. It takes a lot of strength, a lot of conviction to be a dancer, and you both are very impressive. So thank you, and thanks for joining us in the interview, and as always, great to see you, Di.
Yes, it was nice.
It
Nice
is
for you
nice.
coming up here to do this.
Oh,
It was really,
we do it every
truly
time.
appreciate all your help.
Oh, it's not help, right, Andrew? We love doing it. Okay, see this interview again. You can head to our website, looktvonline.com.